Tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of me. When I look into your eyes, all the things in my mind. 새로운 만남들은 나를 충전해. Double bump into something, new possibility. 어떤 날 발견할지 뜨근데. Full energy, higher estimate. Better focus on what's charging me. 가끔 길을 잃을 때면 I got you. 영혼의 쥐돌 따라가. 힘없이 달려가다 네가 지칠 때 내가 네 휴식이 돼줄게. I'm on it, just my chance. I own it, takes me there. 내가 원하는 건 simple.
Guys, I was so thrilled to create a custom painting for the one and only Vanessa Sierra. Vanessa is really well known for being on Love Island and she's a major OnlyFans star. She is absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to create something that captured her inner beauty because I got to know her throughout the process and she is just such a genuine and generous person. I decided to add lots of subtle and beautiful things around her to make her really stand out. It took over 2 months to create and this is what the finished piece looks like.
I love it. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin.
This is a tutorial on how I go about creating a study. To start this painting, I laid down a flat base of colour. I'm using spray paint to do this, but you can just use regular acrylic paint. And then I'm blocking in the form with the transparent mid-tone. I mixed up some cad red, some phthalo blue, and some dioxazine purple to create this colour. Try your best to be very loose and general in this stage, like you don't want anything to be perfect right now, just very general, kind of right, might be wrong shapes. Then start refining the form with the darker colour. As you can see, I'm adding a little bit more blue to that mix to create sort of a chromatic black look. Now that the features are a little bit more accurate, this is where you can start to see the piece really come to life by adding opaques. Pay really close attention to your reference photo in this stage. You can go back and glaze again, but I would highly recommend that you go from dark to light, but you can always like mix and match. I always do. Like it's not as streamlined, but just try to have as much fun because that's what a study is all about. There are so many ways you can go about doing a study. You can experiment with processes, materials, subject matter. A good thing to think about while you're doing them is, am I enjoying this? Am I having a good time? Is this a potential direction? I got a little bit too in the zone while I was doing this one and forgot to record the last bit, but you can see that really bright, vibrant red, and that is just fluorescent red Posca pen. Creating regular studies is a fantastic way to be a little bit more expressive in your work, to pursue a little bit more authenticity because it's driven by fun, exploration, and play, and what could be better than that in your practice?
Youngie.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song.
I guarantee you don't know Cinderella as well as you think you do. For example, her origin stories are Chinese and Egyptian. In the Egyptian tale, she's a mistreated but hard-working slave who's rewarded for her hard work with golden shoes. The god Horus, as a falcon, steals a shoe and brings it to the pharaoh, who searches for the owner and finds the beautiful Rhodopis and marries her. Her name means rosy cheeks, which would have been an unflattering name to mock the sunburn she'd get on her pale cheeks, as she was Greek stolen by pirates and sold into Egypt. Anyone without dark hair or dark eyes at the time could be a slave. In the Chinese tale, Cinderella is Ye Shin. She has a magical fish which her cruel stepmother steals and cooks. Ye Shin saves the bones and makes wishes upon them. Thanks to the bones, she's able to go to the festival and in golden slippers. She loses one there, and when the emperor finds it, he searches for her and they marry. Her evil stepmother and sisters live in a cave until they are crushed by falling rocks. There are over 1,500 versions of the persecuted heroine/Cinderella tale, as mostly every culture eventually adopted their own. The version we know and love today, adopted by Disney in 1950, was written by a Frenchman, Charles Perrault. Here we have slippers of glass for the first time, but what we should really note about his Cinderella is that Cendrillon, meaning Little Ashes, is a quite passive, docile, far too nice character, whereas the typical Cinderella is a formidable, capable, and badass young woman.
Like a criminal undercover, going pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. I should've stayed at home, 'cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart?
Drawing on my wall until my parents make me paint over it.
Had a few dreams about you. I can't tell you what we did. I expected to see you in morning.
Blueberry
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same. Rises the moon. All my towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble, striking in the hall of law. Thy genius sates a thirst for trouble, scattering sparks of thought energy. Deliver me and carry me away. Here in my kingdom, I know I order you to roar and pray. Encanting as the lightning strikes nine temples, thus electrifying nine chambers, holy scorching of thy sovereignty. So swirling down thy majesty, I beg of thee, have mercy on me. I was just a boy, you see, I plead of thee, have sympathy for me.
Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it? Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. It's 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. Have you got no shame? You looking insane. Here we go again. So don't go look at me with that look
might link my ting from barking. 7 a.m. in the morning, she's calling, I'm yawning.
She said, what you know about us? I got what you need. Get a story, get what you want.
Shake your body, baby girl, make it go.
So I accidentally did it again and forgot to record from the beginning. And the reason why I'm doing another one of Tom Holland is because the first one didn't turn out how I wanted it to. It just didn't look like him. Click the comment at the start of the video to see it. This one turned out way better, so never give up.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I bought this purse and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna revamp it. Then I found this picture. But that's the thing, I bought this a couple weeks ago. I had already attempted to draw that. It didn't go that well, like at all. But my cheap ass isn't gonna waste a purse, so I'm gonna fix this with paint. So with a little love, some paint, my family, and Lord of the Rings, I think we can make this happen. So stop judging me, Tina. You know, from far away, it kind of looks cool, but then when you zoom in, this is me in a crowd. Oh my god, I think I actually fixed Tina. Man, Jean's making me hungry for paint. Why is this looking good? Damn, that's a good looking burger. All right, the only thing left is to outline it, and I pray I don't ruin it. Here goes nothing. Oh my god, I actually did it. I can't believe I have a custom-made Bob's Burger purse. I mean, Linda is looking a little rough, but you know what? She had some wine.
I'm gonna say no. 원하는 건 맞지만 나는 내 입맛은 미식까지 까다로 아니 내 말은 그게 아니고 조금만의 사이다 어떤 도스 고기 몇 가지를 두고 봐도 항상 맘에 드는 건 딱히 없어 blah 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 원하는 건 맞나 일등 섞어보다 necklace 아니 근데 이것도 아는 거 no I don't know violence yeah so many anything yeah
goddess of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fits. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some super...
Place for shade, and that's just how
Be the last one out to get the stove. No way, love one of your bucket-headed hoes. No way, hit the streets and we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol.
That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might just fuck your main bitch. That's just how I feel.
You, that's just what I do, and that's just how we do it, yeah, that's just how we do it, you like it what I do.
I shouldn't have to wear a mask because I live in a free country. Living in a free country doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. You abide by rules every day, like the registered vehicle you drove with your government-issued license to get to the private property you're complaining about having to wear a mask on. Well, masks don't even work. The lean experts say they work, and we can look at countries like Japan to see how masks have helped decrease the spread. If the masks worked, we would have been told to wear them from the start. At the beginning of the pandemic, everyone was panic buying, and that included masks, which are essential equipment for health professionals. They were just trying to get us to stop buying masks at that time because it was more important that the health professionals had access to them. Well, if social distancing works, then why do we need masks? Because you can't always stay 6 feet away from everyone in public spaces. It's just the government testing how compliant we are. Remember that registered vehicle and government-issued license I mentioned? They know. Well, be honest, what is it? I don't want to wear a mask because I was raised in an individualistic society that taught me that doing something for others that isn't directly for my benefit is a sign of weakness. See, now we're onto something. The best artist advice that I can give is to make ugly art. No one is good at anything when they're just starting out. There's a huge misconception that art is a natural talent. I used to draw stick figures. My art sucked when I started painting, but I kept practicing, I improved my techniques, I got a better understanding of color, and my art still sucks sometimes. Because bad art is necessary to grow as an artist. It's the only way to learn and to improve your technique is to just make bad art. If you go into a painting knowing you're going to make something ugly, you take all of the pressure off yourself and allow yourself to experiment and grow as an artist. You can play around with color, try new techniques, and who knows, you might create something that you really like painting and develop a totally unique artistic style. So go out there and make some ugly art like a true artist. And if you do, please do at me because I do want to see it, and we can just be little ugly artists together.
No.
No. No.
Wow.
I'm a bit of a control freak. I live my life by checklists. Every day I wake up, I work out, I shower, I eat, I do my classes. Same thing, day in and day out. I cook once on Saturdays, then eat the same thing for the whole week. I'm afraid of unproductivity. I listen to podcasts on 2x speed. I submit essays weeks ahead of time. I worship my Google Calendar. I try and I try to reverse the laws of entropy with my own bare hands. I'm always in control. Until I'm not. I'm not in control when I eat a whole jar of peanut butter in one sitting, when I pick up my face until it bleeds, when I let boxes and paint tubes pile higher and higher until the living room is a war zone. It's when I try to force myself hardest to be a machine that my humanity screams out the loudest. When I let myself get lost in the granularity, when I reduce life into a perpetual series of tasks, I give myself an easy way out. When I'm focused on the rote mechanics of doing rather than being, I don't have to step back. I don't have to find my why. Maybe I'm scared I won't have an answer.
Baby, I need to know.
You're exciting, boy, come find me. Your eyes told me, girl, come ride me. Fuck that feeling.
All the rich niggas just sit back and silent. All broke niggas just need us some guidance. Mix it, 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 mix it. Too many bitches got them in the mix.
You've been acting awful tough lately. Smoking a lot of cigarettes lately. But inside, it's just a little baby. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going
This summer, I've decided to take on the biggest project I've ever done. The owner of the house reached to me to paint a mural of all her favorite anime in her staircase leading to the basement. The mural consists of 6 walls, each with its own anime. This wall consists of my hero and all of its characters. This wall took 3 days to sketch. This wall is Naruto. This wall was the first wall in the project to be sketched. Fight scenes from manga panels of Shippuden will be added to the top of this wall. Dragon Ball, Zekai, and Super are all dedicated to this wall. The mural will be painted along with every single character outlined manga style. This wall is the biggest wall of the project and took 4 days to sketch. Most of these walls are over 7 feet high. More characters will be added later. Bleach is currently in the process of being sketched. There are 2 more animes to be sketched on the last 2 walls after this one. Bleach is this owner's favorite anime out of all of them. I'll be making a series of upcoming videos dedicated to completing this project. Make sure to follow for more.
You've got those big blue eyes, drive me crazy, make me fantasize about you, baby. And you smell so sweet, like fresh picked dates.
Ну, короче, вчера у своих подписчиков в Инстаграме я сделал такой опрос и спросил у них, кого нарисовать, стримершу Амину, либо же Круэллу. И просто с невероятным разгромом выиграла Круэлла. И я был очень счастлив, что вы выбрали именно Круэллу, потому что я давно ее хотел нарисовать. Вообще, я с самого детства обожал мультик 101 Далматинец, так, 101 или 102, короче, я не помню, но, блин, обожал его очень сильно. Чего только стоил этот один образ стервелы, ностальгия прям. Вообще, я кайфанул при создании этого скетча, время пролетело просто невероятно быстро. Если честно, безумно надеюсь, что вам понравится, что вы действительно оцените, там, не знаю, поставите лайки, продвинете как-нибудь видео там. Знаю, многого хочу, но ладно. Давай договоримся, если тебе понравится этот скетч, то ты на меня подпишешься. А если не понравится, то не подписывайся, все честно. А еще у меня есть Инстаграм и маленькая цель добить 200 тысяч до конца лета, и надеюсь, что с твоей помощью это получится. Ну что ж, ребят, вот что у меня получилось, всем пока.
Wait, stop scrolling. My name is Natalie, and I am a 14-year-old artist. This drawing took around 10 hours, and it would mean a lot if you could copy link. While you're waiting, I want to thank you for 526k followers. Almost there.
Currently 3 am and I want to draw. I need more light. I'll draw a dude. Ziggy eyes. Roll. Fuck. F-A-C-K. 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 It's not turning out the way I want. And I just fucking started. I'm so talented, holy shit. I wanna draw a girl now. Oof. This video turned out to be such a shit show in a matter of seconds. I have to get ready for work in like 20 minutes, but okay, let's wrap things up. Why is it looking like that? F-C-K them hands. Okay, it's turning out okay. I just need to redo. Okay, I need to finish now. Done, voila.
For the gram. Bitches love the gram. Oh wait, shit. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party
dead, you killed me, I'm dead now. Boo! Bitch, I'm a ghost. I could go on for days and days, yeah, I do the most. Wait, whoa.
Hey guys, I created this piece in response to the fox eye trend. If you couldn't tell, I am Asian. I've been called Ling Ling, Puppy Murderer, Ni Hao Kai Lan. Okay, hear me out. If you're gonna be racist, at least be more creative. Come on, where's the flavor? In 5th grade, a kid asked me if I could even see out of my eyes because they're so small. And not to flex her, but I actually have 20/10 vision. But so, when I was in middle school, peak insecurity, I would try to stretch my eyelids open every morning to try and make my eyes wider. Because, you know, internalize Eurocentrism, self-hatred. So this is what my painting is referencing. Anyway, back to the fox eye trend. Those who are born with the fox eye shape are condemned, yet those who pose with it are trendy. Classic hallmark of cultural appropriation. But obviously eye shape is not a culture, so I don't even know what you would call this. Phenotypic appropriation? Overall, it makes a lot of people uncomfy, myself included, so don't do it.
Leave it to me to wait 4 days before Christmas to start on an oil painting that I'd planned to make as a gift for my grandmother. I wasn't really sure what to get for her because it doesn't seem like she likes a lot of things, but then I remembered she likes my artwork. She used to pull my artwork out of the garbage and then put it on the fridge, you know? And then I remember a couple of weeks ago she saw my self-portrait and she really loved it and she wanted a copy, and I thought, I'll make a portrait of Grandpa for her. Grandpa passed away a couple of years ago from cancer, and all the pictures that she has of him are pretty old, and she doesn't have any really good color photos of him, so I figured I'd get on that. Painting this was surprisingly difficult, but also very therapeutic in a way. The picture that I ended up using as reference was taken while he was sick, and I subconsciously found myself changing it in certain ways. Things like filling in his cheekbones and adding a little bit more color to his face. They're really small changes overall, but they made it feel a little bit more like him. I'm also painting my mother something for Christmas, but she has a TikTok and she follows me, so I can't show you what it is. And there's the final product. Not bad for my 4th portrait ever.
When painting skin, you want to start with a light wash of the undertone of the painting you're using. For this one, it was a peachy orange tone because his skin was really tanned. Then you want to start building the blush tones on the nose and cheeks. This can take quite a few layers because I like a lot of blush. Adding the purples and blues for the shadows can look a bit weird, but you just gotta keep going with it, it will look better later on. Adding a yellow wash over the whole face will mute the colours a bit and blend them a bit more, make it look a bit more natural. Depending on how dark his skin is, I'll
add a few layers of those and then add more blush on top to brighten those areas again. And yeah, that's how I do it.
Baby, there's a sheet.
Anime bitches, I look at her titties, then I take her home and we count up these 50s. I come to your city, I sneak in your chimney, I tickle her kidney and
toda la noche rompemos, al otro día volvemos. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, baby. Baby, tonight's like fuego. We bout to spend a dinero. We party to the extremo, baby. Toda la noche rompemos, al otro día volvemos. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, baby. Baby, tonight's like fuego. We bout to spend a dinero. We party to the extremo, 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 extremo. Ritmo.
Now you tell me I'm pretty, that's when the hunger really hits me. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, nasty.
Hey, dynamite, turn to a million and we all rich. That's just how I
Be
feel.
the last one out to get this dough. No way, love one of you bucket-headed hoes. No way, hit the streets and we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol. No. Shit.